Don't let the old man in. Let's check it out.
I'm going to make this video about don't let the old man in. I'm sure some of you have heard about this before, seen versions of it before. This is mine. This is like the fourth attempt. My phone keeps screwing up, and I'm going to give it one more attempt. Age is just a number, right? But let's get real. You have to be careful because the old man will try to trick you. The old man will do anything he has to move in, but don't let him. Today I'm going to share how to keep moving, living, thriving, no matter your age or how many, on your birthday cake, how many candles you have. This is Mike Norris from Mike Norris Fit. I help men over 50 lose weight, get fit, get healthier so you can live a healthy lifestyle for the rest of your time here on this God's green earth.
Let's go. I want to say something real quick. This is all you got to do right here, ladies and gentlemen. You want to make a YouTube channel, get your phone, record it. You got a little mic on the side, and there it is, y'all. You don't need these lights, camera, and action here. I heard somebody say that they think the old school YouTube is making a return where all this high produced content. People don't want that. They want to connect with you. So get that phone, turn it on, and hit record.
Aging isn't just physical; it's a mental also, and I'm sure you know that. As a matter of fact, the physical part can really help your mental part, as I have been finding out the last few years. It takes a lot of hard work.
True.
There's Toby Keith had that song about don't let the old man in, and there's actually a line in the song he got from Clint Eastwood, and I'm gonna read it here. It says, "I just get up every morning and go out, and I don't let the old man in." That's sort of me, I get up in the mornings, and if I wake up early, I immediately start reading on Kindle, or I may listen to an audio book. And after I get through with that, I generally go up and fix my coffee, my mushroom coffee.
Hey, that's kind of similar to what me and my wife do. We get up, we look at our phones a little bit, scroll, and we've been reading a lot lately. And we love to get our coffee in the morning. And right now it's Saturday. I want to come in here real quick while my wife's still asleep, with the dogs in the bed, and my whole house is asleep. And I want to come knock out some videos. I'm trying to put a video out every day, if not more. But the point is, I see what he's saying. Start getting your mind working, right? And man, we love to read. I'll touch on that in here in a minute. But I like where he's going here.
Which is what I drink now, because of a lot of the health benefits, and the lion's mane is really good for the old noggin. So I drink a couple cups of mushroom coffee. Coffee has 10 mushrooms in it. Then I will normally, sounds like somebody's having a party over there. Normally, after that, I will look at the video that I'm going to do that afternoon, after I do my walking and everything and lifting, and I'll take a few notes for the video, or if I haven't got it done yet, and then I go to the gym, and I normally get there around 10:30, 11 o'clock. So I don't let the old man get in the mornings, and I work out at the gym for an hour to an hour and a half. I'll get me a smoothie a lot of days, and then I'll go walk. Today I walked for about an hour and a half exactly. I've got over 15,000 steps. Actually, like I said, I tried to make this video several times and I couldn't do it, so I'm trying again. But what I do is I push myself. I travel, my hiking, my fitness, reading, watching videos. I just do things to get my mind really working and to stay fit and stay active, so the old man doesn't have time to get in, regardless of my age. The secret weapon against aging is to stay active, walking, hiking, resistance training, stretching, balance exercises. I've been doing a lot of balance exercises for about a month, and I'll do a video on some of those and show you what I'm doing. Hopefully I can make them at the gym. Practice standing on one leg, doing things on one leg, different things. And these are things you really need to work on. You actually should be able to stand on one leg, raise your other foot up for about 10 seconds. Raise your foot up about a foot off the ground and balance yourself for 10 seconds. Well, I've been able to take it far past that, fortunately.
Man, I give this man props. Me as a young buck, I'm already getting into my, midlife, I guess, in the 40s area. I'm going to say this. I like looking at men like this. I like to get wisdom from men like this. And, I give this guy a lot of respect here from what he's saying. He's saying he's active. And to the young guns out there, you're going to get old too one day, and I'm gonna be honest. Back in my day when I was younger, I didn't think I lived to see 21. I don't know if that's just kind of the mindset some kids have, right? I was in the street somewhat, and just kind of a perilous, way of thinking. I would think sometimes, y'all, but I made it, right? And then I had kids, and then now I'm like, now, I want to live and see my grandkids hopefully one day, God willingly. So I do give this guy props because I'm not dumb. I look at someone really. Try to draw wisdom from any situation or any person, right? Even a fool. I try to see from their follies and mistakes and try to implement in that in my life. And I see this guy talking, and I like what he's saying, right? And I would hope someone that watches me, that's younger than me, takes heed and says, "Hey, one day, God willingly, you'll get old too. So you got to make the right decisions as you're young, for your future." Yes, I know tomorrow's not promised for no man. I say it all the time, not even the night. But at the same time, you do want to, structure yourself and have a good foundation, in case you do live long. I would hope that you live long. Amen. And that's what I'm saying. Now that I'm kind of getting older in my age, me and my wife, I look at these kind of videos, this kind of content, right? This is some good stuff right here. You can learn a lot from a person like this. Let's continue.
But you got to keep challenging yourself, learn new things. That's what keeps the mind fresh as we keep
Uh,
learning new things. And I do a lot of reading and a lot of watching videos,
Me
and not
too.
just crazy videos. I do watch videos to learn something. Matter of fact, this morning I used ChatGPT for a couple things. I used it to study mushrooms. I studied a little bit more about mushrooms. I was trying to find out the exact milligrams of mushrooms you need each day, and especially the lion's mane. And I'm taking way more than I should of that, or not that I should, but way more than it's required, because I'm trying to keep the old noggin, the memory going.
Mm.
Also, I did a little, ask a few questions about the brain in Chat GPT and travel. I'm a big traveler, traveling in new places, so I looked at that. Um, as far as new places, I'm going to Vietnam in May. I'm planning that trip, so I've already got my ticket going. I got my ticket hotel. Don't have a ticket coming back because I don't know how long I'm going to stay. I know it'll be less than 90 days
Whoa.
because you got to be out in 90 days. But I'm planning the trip and things I can see there. So, what are your hobbies? You have hobbies. You have fitness goals. The big thing is having goals, no matter how old you are.
True.
I make goals. I'm going hiking in the mountains in March, and then I'll come back and go to Vietnam in May. I don't know what I'll have planned for April, but I try to plan something for every month. It could be another trip to the mountains, a different area. I think it's important that we get outside, get out in nature, scenery, get fresh air. All of that's good for you. And also, are you around active, positive people? My gym is full of men and women 50, 60, 70. I'm sure there's some even 80 years old in there. And you know, even though I don't have many friends at the gym, I do have some that I talk to, and I greet people and stuff. But I don't have a lot of friends. When I'm working out, I'm working out. Now, if a friend comes in, I'll talk to them. But I get inspired watching. We got some veterans that come to my gym that have been injured and lost different things, and watching older people is kind of inspiring. Although today, a woman probably about my age took a tumble trying to do an exercise, and I didn't see it till she tumbled, and I saw exactly what she did. She was doing the exercise completely wrong, and she hit the floor. But fortunately, she was able to get up, and she was really embarrassed. And some people showed her how to do the exercise correctly. That happens to all of us at some time.
Mm.
But you need to get active and just do what you like to do, and also try to incorporate some kind of resistance training. That resistance training is good for our muscles that we need. And like I say, I get inspired by people in the gym, and find people you get inspired by in the gym, or walking partners or hiking partners or whatever. When I hike, I meet a lot of cool people. That's the good thing about hiking. Even though I'm hiking alone in a national park or in the mountains, I always run into people that I talk to. So we all have a choice. You either let the old man in, or you slam the door in his face so he can't get in. And I prefer to slam the door in his face by staying busy and doing things, moving. So I know what I'm going to do. Do you know what you're going to do? Are you going to let the
Mm.
old man just move in on you, or are you going
Hey,
to slam the door in his face and keep him out?
hell no, I keep him away. I'm in the oil field, baby. So that old man, straight up, he's out the window. He's out the door when I jump in that 18 wheeler. Great advice. What are you gonna do? You gonna let the old man in? You gonna let it creep in on you? Just sit around and do nothing? I don't like to tell too much about business, but I'll say this. And for anybody watching my video this far, my daughter, right? She graduated, and we let her just stay at the house. And I believe I'm old fashioned. I like to, let the man lead, work, and the woman, be the helpmate and run the house. Amen. where the man runs the house, but the woman tends to the house. Let me say that and get mad all you want. Anyways, my daughter was off. She graduated. She's at the house. She's a good girl. She's not wild. She's not fast. She don't drink, right, or nothing like that. She has a little boyfriend, and we allow him to come over, and it's all good, right? We're living a very blessed life in Southside Midland, Texas. But the point is, she got out of high school she graduated, and then she worked for a little bit, and she went ahead and quit. Right, she was getting tired. She just got done work, going to school and all that. And I want to say she probably quit, while she was in high school. I can't really remember. She was just really tired a lot because she would do part time at a place. And I told my daughter, I said, you know what, you ain't got to work. Well, she already knows, but I was like, you got plenty of time in your life if you want to work later on or whatever to grow up. You should enjoy this time off if you want. I'll let her, and you can do what you want. But I'm gonna tell you this: enjoy being young, enjoy being a kid. Being an adult. Once you're a certain age and you gotta have responsibilities and all that, it's a drag. And I'm not trying to sit here and say that I push for my daughter to not, have correct responsibilities. But man, I like my kids to be kids as long as they can until it's time for them to mature, and mature they have. Anyways, point is, she was out of work for about a good year probably, and she barely started working again. And I actually liked it. I like it because usually she still sleep in, till lunchtime or whenever she wants. And then, she's just at the house moping around. And after a while, it gets kind of I'm not saying I even cared, right? But what I'm saying, it's kind of depressing, living like that. And now my daughter's working again. So now I see her up in the morning. Sometimes I'll be leaving to work up early, and I know that in a few hours she'll be leaving too. So I do think it's good to get up and be active, because instead of moping around all day and just staying in your home or wherever and not working, especially, right, which I think all men should work. But if you're not doing nothing with yourself, compare that to going and at least working. That's why I always recommend for men to go work, because like the guy said earlier, physical activity, I believe it's very healthy and helpful for a man especially, to be active, moving, waking up, having a regiment, having requirements, what to do for work, being disciplined, should I say. So I agree with what he said there, and the whole video in general. Let's continue, and we'll be done momentarily.
If this message hit you in a good way, hit the like button, subscribe to the
Oh, there
channel.
it
I
is.
appreciate it. Give more ways to, of course, stay active, keep getting fit, losing the weight, exploring in the outdoors, living life to the fullest. Put a comment below if you got any comments. Thanks. I'll talk.
And there he is, y'all. I'll put his video in the description of this video. Hey, you gonna let the old man in, or you gonna keep him out? And I believe that's, again, like I said, it's very good advice as far as keeping your mind active, staying active, and doing things that help promote that whole lifestyle. Like I said, I ain't gonna lie, I love to read. Me and my wife was Friday night last night. We had plans to kick back under the gazebo and just, be with each other like we did last week on my other days off. Man, we ended up just reading our books. I'm reading my third Lonesome Dove book, the Comanche Moon, the third in the series. And man, great book, great author. My wife's right next to me reading the book, so our night just turned into us reading on a Friday night. And I'm happy with that. I think reading is very good and very fundamental, and it helps keep your mind sharp as well. I bought me a new Bible. I want to do a video on my new Bible. It's a big old family Bible. I'm passing it to my kids. And, I was so excited to get my new Bible. And again, I push for reading. I push for being active if possible. And I push for working hard like a real man. And with that, y'all, thank you for watching. Put an American flag if you watch all the way to the end. And to those that did that, I appreciate you. With that, y'all, I'm out of here. Later.